Minnesota and Wisconsin have a robust indigenous population, each nation with its own needs and interests. Now a group in Duluth is being nationally recognized for its groundbreaking research of indigenous health across the region. Northern News Now's Quinn Gorham takes a look at their work.
Last week, Dr. Melissa Walls, a Northland-based researcher for Johns Hopkins, was surprised in Baltimore with a prestigious award.
They told me that we had been awarded the President's Frontier Award at Johns Hopkins University, which is given to one researcher each year to acknowledge mid-career faculty and contributions they're making.
Okay, it's apple cider.
Walls is the co-director for the Johns Hopkins Center for Indigenous Health, which has hubs all across the United States. Her research, however, is based in Duluth.
Our entire team here works in collaboration with tribal nations in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Canada, even down in Oklahoma. And we do a thing called community-based participatory research.
The team works hands-on with tribes in the area to address health issues through research, policy, and public health initiatives.
In a tangible sense, that might mean a brand new program that is based on research evidence to show promising impacts for improving our health.
Walls says her team focuses not only on solutions for health problems in indigenous communities, but on their strengths as well. Walls' team members say the role she plays has made a huge difference.
It's huge for Indian country, it's huge for the center. Many times we go without representation, without information that's out there for indigenous communities and for the work that Melissa did.
It is so well deserved. Melissa's just an inspirational researcher and an amazing mentor for indigenous people, in particular indigenous women.
I want to say that this isn't just for, this is for indigenous people.
And even after being nationally recognized, Walls was humble about her role in it all.
This really feels like a moment to pause and say, wow, maybe we're doing something that's making a difference. Maybe we are doing something that will have impact long beyond any one of us, and that's really the goal and the mission of our center.
Making a difference for tribal nations both here in the Northland and beyond. In Duluth, Quinn Gorham, Northern News Now.
And alongside the award, Walls and her team will receive $250,000 in funding to further their research. For transparency's sake, Walls is married to one of our employees here at Northern News Now who was not involved in the making of the story.